Deadpool Batter Blood number 5. This is the conclusion of the story. I got different covers. So we're going to look at it with this cover here. Now, if you know me, you know that I'm a big-time Rob Liefeld fan. I got my Rob Liefeld box right here, covers, books, anything that he's done. I'm a fan of the podcast, all that good stuff. So, when you buy a comic with Deadpool from Rob Liefeld, there's a certain level of expectations, and this is how my system of rating works. We're going to talk about the story, the pacing, the artistry, the characters, and the enjoyment factor. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. We're comparing this to other Rob Liefeld works. We're not comparing this to, The Dark Knight Returns or something like that. I don't really do that. I don't do that with any of my comic book reviews. If I give a 10 out of 10 to a Spawn comic, I'm not saying that Spawn comic's better than Watchmen, right? If I say the art in this book is a perfect score of 2 out of 2, 2's the highest you can get. If I give a 2 out of 2 for art, that's not saying that Rob's art is better than Jack Kirby or Neil Adams or something, or Alex Ross. I'm saying that if you like his art, this represents the highest of his art. That's how we review this. This comic book costs $4.99 US. Is it worth your money? Yes, if you're a Rob Liefeld fan, super worth your money. If you're not a Rob Liefeld fan, then you might not think it's worth your money. But as a Rob Liefeld fan, so a book by him for his fans, I'm giving the storyline a 2 out of 2. The reason I'm giving it a 2 out of 2 is that it is exactly what you want. Heavy action. The story is very simple. Simple doesn't mean bad. It just means that it's appropriate for what this book is trying to accomplish in its action and excitement level. So it's real simple. Thumper, this is continuing from Bad Blood, so you should have read Bad Blood. If not, get it. It was great. And there's going to be a trilogy that's already been said by Rob. It's not a spoiler, so whatever. And Thumper was a friend of Wade's. He was in the same program. They turned him into an assassin. He's a big, huge guy, so that this is him. And now Dr. Van Struten, who we thought, maybe he's a good guy now or whatever, he wants to put his mind into the body of Thumper. So that's what this has really been about. He kind of manipulated Cable. In the meantime, Deadpool has been stuck fighting Arcada, who is related to Arcade. And she has this guy. He looks pretty cool. His name is Killville. I'll see if I can. When I see a picture of him, I'll show him to you. So he's created. In the last issues, he created these kind of like virtual environments where Deadpool was trapped, and what that Wolverine showed up. All of your classic Rob Liefeld characters showed up. So that's why I'm giving it a 2 out of 2. Simple, but you can follow it and you understand what's going on, and you go from there. Pacing, 2 out of 2. Every Rob Liefeld comic is 2 out of 2 pacing. They're all fast paced, lots of action, fights, excitement. Check that out. The art, I'm going to say it's 2 out of 2 for the art because it's awesome, right? So issues 3 and 4 represented what Rob thought was his best work, but I really like this one a lot as well. I'm close to saying 3 might be my favorite, but 4 had some pretty awesome stuff. It's tough. They were all really good. So I don't know why 3 spoke to me. There's something with the art in 3 that really just spoke to me. I have to say I love this Cable. I really only like Deadpool when Rob is involved. I don't know. I've tried Deadpool comics with every other creator. They've been rebooting that series so many times, and I just feel it's not getting there. When Rob does it, it's great and it's exciting and it's funny. There's a couple of funny parts with Spider-Man. Let's get to the characters. I'm going to give the characters a 2 out of 2. I'm going to give my enjoyment a 2 out of 2. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. Perfect conclusion to this story. But yeah, to justify that, the characters, they're spot on. Spider-Man is funny. I like Spidey trying to say a couple of things, and Deadpool's like, hey, you can't say stuff like that. This is my comic. I say that, and there's a couple of actually laugh out loud parts that were actually pretty good. Deadpool gets he makes himself some claws. So that's kind of fun. And he does a couple of Spidey poses. There's your Todd McFarlane kind of Spider-Man, like all angular. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. It's literally a smack. Oh, here's Killville. It's got kind of like a Sentinel kind of a thing going. This was just a lot of fun. Okay. And there's inevitably there'll be people who will be like, well, you know, I don't like Rob Liefeld. Well, that's fine. And if you don't like his work, then you don't have to buy it. But what I'm saying is that if you do like it or you're on the fence, why don't you give it a shot? There's been the art. To me, I like the art. That's subjective, so for sure. But they're fun comics. And I think that he's the last one. I think he might be the last one. He's like the last one still doing comics for fun, where if he was consistently every month producing a comic, he almost kind of is, but if he was, I would be getting it for sure. No problem, because they're always fun and dynamic. And that's what we want. It's $4.99. It's worth it for me. I really enjoyed this a lot. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you didn't enjoy it, that's totally cool. Let me know. If you like my review system, check out some of my other reviews as well. And give me a like and a subscribe, if you're interested. And that's it. So let me know what your thoughts are on Deadpool, Batter, Blood, number 5, or the whole series in general. That is it. Until next time.